Alright, so I am back again at Camden Town. I've just come out of Camden Town station, fighting through the crowd here to get to the start of the walk at Regent's Canal. So this is Sunday, the 18th of August, and it's 1 p.m. My gosh. I'm back at Camden Town, but not going to the market this time. I've already showed you the market last time. This time, I am going to walk and show you the Regent's Canal, the part that starts at Camden Town, and I'm going to walk all the way up to Regent's Park. It's another Sunday and just as busy and crowded as it ever was. My goodness, this place is getting really popular, so very crowded all the time it seems. Here we are, back to the bridge where I was last time to start our walk along Regent's Canal. Alright, let's start the walk. Not the market this time. I'm going to give the market a miss. And we are now going to walk the Regent's Canal. Remember, we finished here at this spot last time. I am now back at the same place. It's been like forever, bro. But I'm going to give the market a miss because we are now going to walk Regent's Canal. And this part here, after the bridge, this way up towards Regent's Park. If you go cross over the other side over there, if you walk up that way, you'll get to King's Cross. I'll might do that King's Cross walk another time. But today, this is the route. So let's go. Let's get out of the crowd because it's so crowded. Camden Market. Always so bustling.
I think the others just chill around now.
And hopefully the walk should be nice and quiet and pleasant. So let's go. Today is Sunday the 18th of August. And it's 1 o'clock. You know what? I think the sun is coming out. It's going to be really hot in a minute. Alright, I've got my hat on and we're all ready to go. Let's get going. My God, look at all the rubbish here. Goodness me. See? That's a problem when you have food and food around. Come from Camden Market up that way. All that food. So today's actually a lot cooler. It's still nice, sunny and bright, but there's a nice breeze, so things cool down a bit. Whereas last week, a couple of weeks ago, and up until today, it was hot. Now I've done this walk along the Regent's Canal many times, I think. If you've been following my video on my walking channel, my Goody Two Shoes channel, you will see I've already got quite a few walking videos along this stretch of Regent's Canal. But it's always nice, especially when the weather's absolutely gorgeous like it is today, to take another stroll along the canal. Oh, you know what? I have never taken a detour up to all the different bridges that cross the canal, so let's take a detour up this bridge and see what's up here. Oh wow, that's a train running there. Oh wow, golly gosh, an absolutely beautiful, gorgeous area. Wow. Yes, this is a very posh, expensive area. It has become. Wasn't always like this. Wow, see, look at that. Wouldn't you just love to live in one of those houses with a balcony there facing the canal? Gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. Really nice. Okay, let's get back down and continue with our walk along the canal's towpath. It looks like a gorgeous place to live, isn't it? Mind you, I think all along this path is very nice to live. Oh wow, see? Here's another path. I don't know where it leads to. Probably just come out to the same place we were earlier. But yeah, there's just so many little detours all over the place, and very, very easily get distracted and start walking all over the place on the walk path. Whoa, fancy living in one of those houseboats. So cool. Great, isn't it? It's perfect summer living in one of these houseboats. Could be a bit cold in winter. Oh, they even got a solar panel. Look at that. Brilliant. Yeah. Generate your own electricity. Cool. Look at this. This is a lovely stretch of the canal. And this canal here is basically what we used in the old days before all this new modern transportation like trains and buses and cars and things like that. Before all of that, the canal is used for transport, transport goods and food and all kind of things, crisscrossing London and indeed the whole of England. I think if you follow the canal, you can go all the way up to Liverpool apparently, because that's Liverpool used to be the dock, the place where a lot of goods from the British Empire come and go, and you need a canal to transport coal and food and materials and all sorts up and down and across the country. So you see, what happened in the old days is you have the barges, these boats are called barges, and obviously they need to be pulled, and that's what they use the horses for. Horses will be pulling the barges, and see the towpath we're walking along here.
Very snazzy dress up. Are you painting?
No, I just picked that up.
This,
It's got different
the
sides.
towpath is where the horse will be walking and pulling the barges. because obviously there was no engine, no sails or anything like that, so the barges need to literally be pulled along. Nowadays, those barges has been turned into houseboats, and the towpath replaced. The horses are replaced by human now, like me, walking leisurely, enjoying the view. In the old days though, this is a truly fully working highway, the canal. Oh wow, there's a church here. Let's just do another quick detour in here and have a look. Sorry. Oh. Oh my gosh, okay. I know, I'll keep doing these detours, but look at this. You can't help but do a detour. Wow. Pretty cool. Yes, I've been in here before as well, I think. Long time ago. Can't remember now, but let's go in again and have another look. Oh, they have now got a cafe. Gosh. Very nice. Okay, this wasn't here. This cafe place definitely wasn't here before. Yeah, very clever, putting a little cafe there, because I'm sure a lot of people would like to come and sit around and have a drink. But wow, look at this. Gosh, love these flowers. Gorgeous, aren't they? Oh, the church is locked now. Here's a church, but they locked it up. Can't go in anymore. I can't remember now, but I'm sure last time there was no gate or anything. You can tell this is new. The gate is new. It wasn't here before. I don't remember it, because I think we definitely had a walk around the church last time. And there's no barrier or anything. There's a fence. You can see the fence, kind of the original fence stops here, and then they put this gate in. This is new and can't cross it anymore now. So things are getting kind of more security conscious and everything is locked up. And they put in a new hut there, or some sort of hut being turned into a cafeteria. But that's it. You can't walk inside and into and around the church anymore. Okay. Let's have a quick sneak around here and enjoy the view. Alright, let's go back down and continue with our walk along the canal. So that's another quick detour there. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more. It's a lovely route to just wander and get lost in.
When?
Here's something I want to show you. Right around this bend here, you see, it's a Chinese restaurant. Isn't that interesting? It's been there forever. That Chinese restaurant. See it there?
But then we will have to come out.
It's in the shape of a boat. And for as long as I can remember, it's always been there. Really interesting. Okay. Oh right, I think I'm going to go up that bridge there. Is it alright to go? Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, here's another detour.
There's room, please. So can we have a look at something?
Wonder where this is going to. Let's see.
Canal a little bit further, pretty, and then go.
Oh, so we're coming out to another church. Wow, look at that. There's another church over there. And they've also got a small cafeteria by the look of it. You can go and have a drink and sit around outside. Wow. Very impressive. So I walk along the canal, but previously all I did is just walk it. I've never come up and doing detours around all these little places. So here we are. Well, be worth to come back just walking along the town itself. Okay. And we are on the bridge. Here we go. Oh, much better view here of the.
Oh, you're such a cynic.
Wow. So you see, there's the Chinese restaurant over there. Very Chinese-y, isn't it? Bright red. With a bright red lantern and everything, you can't miss it. And then over here, you can see the canal continues its way. And you can probably see that that kind of triangle roof thing over there. That's the aviary. I think that's part of the London Zoo grounds, and it's called the aviary, where lots of birds of all sorts live there. Did you walk down there instead? Impressive. Okay. I am leaving the bridge, coming back down and continue on our walk along the canal. So this is the second or the third detour now. I think that's going to be my theme for this video. I'm going to walk along the canal and just do any detours I come across. Just have a quick look to see what the scene is like on these detours. Because previously, I have always done just a straight walk along the canal. I didn't really do any detours or anything like that. So this walk, I'm going to try out all the detours. Be going up the various bridges just to see what's on the other side of the canal. For now, let's just continue with our walk. It's getting really hot and dry, sunny and hot now. Hello! Oh, so there you are!
Your feet are sweat! And you found yourself off!
Oh, what?
You want to swim over and show me?
As you can see, I was walking along, minding my own business, vlogging away, and then all of a sudden a bunch of people was calling and yelling at me from the boat. And I'm like, hello? I know them. And so here I am, ending up hopping on the boat and taking a free ride along the Regent's Canal. And it turned out great. This was my first time on a boat on the Regent's Canal. It was a lovely, gorgeous day. And it saved me all the walking. My original plan was to walk from Camden Market, as you saw, and taking you and showing you the Regent's Canal up to Regent's Park. But then, since I'm, jumping on this boat here, I ended up taking this free ride from this section here, which is roughly the where the boat has to turn around because it can't go any further, and then the boat will go all the way back to Paddington, where it started. This was actually a birthday party. What happened was that it was somebody's birthday, and someone decided it would be a great idea to rent a boat, celebrate the birthday on the boat with the family and everything, and just float along the Regent's Canal with it. So you basically rent the boat from Paddington, which is the opposite end, and you ride the boat all the way down to Camden town at the other end of the canal. All in all, it took 2 hours. 1 hour from Paddington down to Camden, and then another hour from Camden back to Paddington. So they rented the boat for 2 hours. And I think this is a great idea. Fantastic idea, especially on a lovely sunny day like this, to hire a boat and just float along the Regent's Canal back and forth. Once we have passed under this bridge, I think this section here is part of the London Zoo. Normally, on the left-hand side of the canal where all these trees and bushes are, that's actually usually the hyenas and wild dogs. You see them running around here. And then on the other side, you see this big mesh cage here. That is an aviary. I have seen lots of birds of all kinds flying around inside this aviary previously, but for some reason they seem to have disappeared at the moment. Don't see any birds around. Maybe it's a bit hot and they all went hiding inside somewhere. But yeah, on the left-hand side where all the trees and bushes, you can't see it, but it's actually the grounds for the wild dogs and hyenas. Although, again, for some reason, I didn't see them today. Previous time, I have seen them running up and down that path and howling away. The animal kind of a bit quiet today.
This is straight, so you know.
Right, how's it work? Is it turned right to make it go?
Yeah, like this is.
You can't just say that and straight.
Turn it away
I
from
need to
you
sit,
for
yeah.
break.
Perfect.
No.
I do. Look at my arm behind me. Look at my arm behind me. I'm serious.
We're crashing, James, crashing.
No, we're not. We're just very close.
We're gonna crash.
Get the fenders out.
James, I thought. What happened to her?
First crash down.
What?
First crash down.
That's never a crash.
That was a crash.
Now, London has 3 places with the name Regent in it. Regent's Street, Regent's Canal, and Regent's Park. Regent's Canal, which is where we are now, is actually inside Regent's Park. So this section of the canal is known as the Regent's Canal. And here is some interesting information about the history of the place. The Regent's Canal Company was formed in 1812 to build the Regent's Canal in London, England. The canal was designed by architect John Nash, who also designed Buckingham Palace, Regent Street, and Marble Arch. The canal was named after the Prince Regent, the son of King George III. The canal was built to connect the Grand Junction Canal's Paddington Arm to Limehouse, where a dock was planned to meet the Thames. The first section of the canal, from Paddington to Camden Town, opened in 1816, and the rest of the canal opened in 1820. The canal was an important part of London's trade from 1820 until the 1960s, transporting coal, goods and building materials to the city and linking it to industrial cities in the north of England. One of the directors of the canal company was the famous architect John Nash. Nash was friendly with the Prince Regent, later King George IV, who allowed the use of his name for the project. The Regent's Canal Act was passed in 1812 and the company was formed to build and operate it. So this Prince Regent was actually a very flamboyant and extravagant character. There's a lot of stories about him. His spending was so extravagant and with a load of mistresses all over the place that he went bankrupt a few times. He literally bankrupted the treasury and Parliament refused to pay his debt for him, and he went into various different scenarios to try and pay his debt. Very interesting story. If you were interested, look him up. Had I been walking along the Regent's Canal instead of sitting on the boat, the walk would end about here, because this is where I would exit the canal and walk up into the Regent's Park. But because I was sitting on the boat, I just went along, and we are now coming up to this section, which is known as the Little Venice. This is where the Regent's Park ends, and this bigger section of water is known as the Little Venice. Here is some information about the boat hire. This is not an advertisement. I haven't been paid for this. I just looked up the internet and found some information on the boat hiring process, should you be interested. So basically, the boat would take up to 8 people, and you can hire it for 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours. The cost will depending on how many hours you want it for, how many people, the date and time. So here's a rough idea. For 1 hour, the costs range from £85 to £109. For 2 hours, it's £125 to £165. And for 3 hours, it's £159 to £195. And as mentioned, the cost will depend on lots of different factors, so you have to check it out. The idea is that the longer you rent the boat, the further you can go. So for example, this boat here, it went from Paddington down to Camden. That took an hour, and then from Camden another hour back. So in total 2 hours round trip. And I think if you only rent it for an hour, then you can only go as far as the Little Venice, which is this area here, this section of water here, because it will take half an hour to get from Paddington to here, and then another half an hour back. So that's in total 1 hour. If you rent for 3 hours, I'm not too sure. I have no idea how far you can go, because I've never rented before. But I think they'll give you a map and tell you how far you can go and where you can go. They'll sort of tell you what to do and where to go for however long you rent the boat for.
Well, we've committed now, so if we get stuck in the middle, then someone's got to back up. I think we have right away. Oh no, maybe we don't.
I think they stop for you there, so go on.
They've got
On
the
the
eye
other
on
side,
that
they
side.
True, yeah, I think so. They're waiting for
Two fingers up.
Very expressive. It's good to let you know he's not impressed. Could you go sit on Auntie KZ? Let me put your potty away. No? Okay. Come on, Lucas. I'm not worried. He's worried. I've got him blackmailed. You want to sit on the table? No. He's just saying no.
Oh, my shoulder hurts now. How long's that been?
You stand here. You probably can put your potty away.
It's going to a funny angle behind me.
No.
One day?
What's it? Oh, yeah. Very close together.
much bigger party over there.
Yeah. Maybe they were grouped together.
Yeah, very close. Yeah. Just houses along here. Church is impressive, isn't it?
So you're dragging the boat.
Unusual red brick. Don't see too many red brick ones.
What's that? You won't pull it, will you? I don't think you. That's over here.
Oh, you've got the captain's hat.
If you have it,
Are these?
throwing it down.
I don't think we're doing it. We just.
Hello.
Thanks for the warning.
I'll keep it.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I'll
She
keep
did
it.
that on purpose.
Oh, don't smell it. Yuck.
Sulphur
It's
and
good.
brimstone.
I'm gonna die.
Membership, blah, blah, blah.
I might end up with Egypt leg again.
Yeah, you might. Egypt legs.
I had to lie down because my legs got so bad.
They have covered like ice in Egypt food poisoning or something.
I just get horrible
No, from a sunburn, like sunstroke or something.
I'm sorry to say this. It's been ages going to
Or
be
it's just
part of
plastic
it.
actually. Now you
As you
get
get
close,
older,
it
that
doesn't even look that real.
I guess so, yeah.
No. Mummy do. Mummy show you how to do it. This is Mummy's one.
Okay, but it's also
Best not to put your hand over it because
meaning. Perfect.
Ready?
Me, I soon like that.
Was that fun?
Oh, this is Little Venice here.
you go around the island.
Well, here's the first test of the steering.
How did that scare you? That's this skin.
Maybe you can go like a little loop around.
Yeah, I didn't know where I was going, so it's good interjection. How's that for driving, Hannah?
The driving's bad.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Didn't even notice.
No, it's bad.
It was bad.
And it's hot. Thank you.
Perfect.
Hey, I still get to always driving. My favorite
Watch out for big boat. Crazy. That's London, mostly. Been knocked down and rebuilt slightly better. It's your hat, I tell you. Sorry, buddy. Why are you always pinching me?
Oh, you look a little bit funny.
Yeah, I'm going to be real
Lucas,
pink.
you have to stay
Like my
here.
legs never get outside.
Lucas, stand here. You can stand this side. Where are you going, Lucas? Oh yes, yes. Yes, it came out.
That's fine. It's part of the fun.
Oh, the voice in the background.
We are coming up to almost the end of the boat ride now. We are moving into the Paddington section of the canal, and you can see all around here is practically brand new. All these high-rise skyscrapers, modern building looking, they're new. Most of them are still being built, work in progress. A lot of them still not completed yet. It's very similar to the King's Cross and Pancras section of London. Here we have Paddington Station, and the whole area is nice, new, modern, clean. It used to be a bit of a dump, but nowadays unrecognizable. Very expensive as well. Paddington Station got a new extension for the Elizabeth line and lots of work and modernization going on. So yeah, looking very nice. But we are now almost coming into dock at the end of our boat ride.
I mean, it's off now, so this is as
Go
fast.
the other way to
Fast
reverse.
as
Go the other way to reverse.
Oh, to reverse. Clever.
Go the other way to reverse.
guys.
Crashing.
I'll give you a 10 million.
If I just left it, that would have all been
I'll
fine.
give you $40 million on land.
James. We're
I'll give
impressed.
you $40 million on land.
Take back what I said about the big rubbish.
Well,
Take back what I said about the big
No.
You want to take your man and get back to your rubbish.
I'll get my bag.
Hey, I'll get my $30 million and give it to you over there.
2 billion.
I'll give it over there.
We definitely got up to 2 billion.
30 million. 30 billion. I'll give you 30 billion. Just take the deal.
All right, back on terra firma. And you know what? My battery is flashing red and with warning sign telling me the battery is about to die. And I was so annoyed because I forgot to charge the second battery. Therefore, we are basically at the end of the video here. I managed to go into Paddington Station and do a bit more filming to show you Paddington Station, but that would be in the next video. In the meantime, hope you've enjoyed the show. This walk was totally a big detour going on this boat, but it was a lot of fun. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.